say I'm gonna stop working out for the rest of my life, but for a while, I'm gonna be a bike rider. I'm not gonna be the vegan cyclist. I'm gonna be the lacto-ovo-vegetarian bodybuilding Zwift cyclist. Coach Greg, and today I want to share with you my new plans for the future in terms of training, diet, and so on. So before I get into that, you know I'm not a doctor. I'm just going to tell you what's up. Okay, so those of you who don't know, I just had a big race with the vegan cyclist. It was so much fun. I talked to him on the phone, and I'm into bike riding, and you guys know I've been at this for a few years now. And with the whole thing in the world going on right now, and the gyms are closed, I just don't have the motivation to train the way I used to. So I'm really super pumped about bike riding, and I have been for a while. So I've decided I'm going to put my energy into the bike racing, okay? I'm actually not too bad at it. The problem is I weigh way too much. I'm 90 kilograms, and I need to be smaller. I need to lose weight. I need to be more compact guy. My brother's 70 kilograms, and he still looks like he has some decent muscle. 20 kilograms, I'm just too heavy. If I could lose 20 kilos, then my watts per kilo will improve dramatically, and I'll be so much faster. Plus, I ride my bike a lot, but a lot compared to like bodybuilders. I don't ride my bike a lot compared to like the vegan cyclists. Some of these guys are riding their bikes like 20 hours a week. So I need to commit more time on the bike in order to excel at this, okay? So I gotta put in at least 10 to 15 hours a week minimum in order to be at the level that I want to be at, okay? So I don't know if you guys follow cycling, but I need to get my FTP to at least 4 watts per kilo to be able to do good. Closer to 5 would be the dream. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna explain what I'm going to do in detail so that I can get to my goal, okay? So I am going to slowly start adding more time on the bike. I'm not going to just go to 15 hours a week right away. I'm going to do 7 to 10 hours a week at first, and then gradually keep increasing that time, okay? Some rides are going to be intervals, some are longer rides, and so on, okay? So by the end of the year, like in next summer, the plan would be that I'm around 70 kilos, which is only about 155 pounds. You're thinking, well, how is that possible? Well, my HRT dose is going to be cut in half. Those of you who know, I'm on 140 mg a week. I'm not just gonna cut it out cold turkey. Obviously that would work, but I don't wanna lose all my, recovery and sex drive and all that good stuff. So I'll be at 70 milligrams, which will still put me in the normal range, just really on the low end of normal, okay? So I'm gonna be able to do that and train on my bike, lose a lot of weight, and just get shredded to the bone, have less body weight, but keep my power because I'm going to keep training hard, okay? I'm not gonna be doing all the weights anymore. So this will just shrink down, and I'll have the quads, but a smaller upper body so that I can just hammer it on the bike, okay? So I'm gonna show these guys what I can do at a lighter body weight and just keep racing. I was a D-level bike rider on Zwift, then I moved up to C, and now I'm moved up to B, and I'm not so bad in the B division, but guys like vegan cyclists, they are A riders, they're at the top, and I wanna be into the A group. I don't do anything half-ass. I go all out for stuff. So this is my new goal. Okay, so now you know what I'm doing there. Yeah, sure, oh, HRT, it doesn't count. You can't, whatever, I don't care. They're not doing freaking drug testing on Zwift. Okay? It's not outside real-world bike racing. It's a game bike racing. It's fun, and those of you who don't do it and are not part of it don't understand, but there's tens of thousands of people that take it serious, and we enjoy it and we like it. So shut up if you don't like it. Next, I'm also going vegan, but not real vegan, lacto-ovo-vegetarian. My girlfriend doesn't eat meat. We have a pet pig, we got 9 animals, and it just seems wrong to just be eating bacon. I don't eat bacon, obviously, but to eat all these animals, okay? So I am not cutting out egg whites. there's 0% chance that I'm not eating my French toast, okay? So I'm not that crazy. I'm not like, ugh, I'm just vegan. I'm not going to be like the vegan cyclist going all in vegan. He also does fasting and all that kind of stuff. No, I'm still going to eat 4 or 5 meals a day, but I'm going to be able to eat a lot more, probably 4,000 plus calories, just because I'll be burning off about 1,500 a day on the bike on average, okay? So no more meat, vegan, and obviously I'm going to be healthier and I'm going to live longer. I'm going to be smaller, but I'm sure I'll still have the proper chest striations and muscles. They just won't be as big. So I'm going to be more like Captain America rather than Superman. Because as you know, when you're enhanced, you're more like Superman. You feel like Superman. When you go off down to HRT, you're just more like Captain America. So just to quickly show you, in case you didn't know, so this is my Zwift bike racing setup, okay? So I literally have $1,000 wheels here to cut through the wind, even though I'm not riding through the wind. It kind of seems stupid, but whatever. And have a Tax Neo. This bike is attached to the Tax Neo, and when you spin it, you see what I mean? When you turn it, you might even see the light come on, okay? So that light changes the harder I push. So when I'm sprinting, the lights change color, and if anyone's in the room watching you, they're like, holy, that guy's going fast. Now, honestly, I never see it, so it doesn't matter to me, but that's just part of it. So the watch gets transmitted through the magic of Bluetooth into the computer, and then your bike guy, you can see him, and you literally are going against other people through how much power you're putting into the bike. And there's an algorithm or some kind of formula, and this formula takes into account your body size. So, for example, I'm 5'6", 198 pounds. It takes that into account and says, how much wind resistance is slowing me down? Because when you're going really fast, like 50 kilometers an hour, a lot more wind you're being pushed up against, okay? So it slows you down. When you're going really slow, like up a hill, 10 miles an hour, 15 kilometers an hour, whatever, there's not much wind resistance because you're just going so slow. Downhill, lots, okay? The smaller you get, the more you cut through the wind. So if I weigh less, I'm smaller, I can go through the wind better. And when I weigh less, the hills are easy to go up. So the opposite would occur. If I challenge, say, a 250-pound bodybuilder, like my friend Johnny Shreve, his legs are like 30 inches. He's huge. But he's so heavy, if we rode up the hill, I could literally pedal with one leg, and he would have both legs, and he wouldn't be able to keep up because he's so heavy that he has to carry his heavy body up that hill. So I hope that makes sense. So that's why I have to lose weight so I can get more shredded, smaller, yes, less muscle, yes, but it'll be much faster on the bike, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Now, those of you are thinking, oh, you're going to be so small, 154 pounds. When I was 149 pounds, I won the Canadian Nationals drug-free, and I won it in the non-tested as well. I was natural for both. I won the national title, drug-free and non-tested, all of that, both 149 pounds. In bodybuilding, not men's physique, not classic, bodybuilding. Okay, so even when I'm smaller, I still look big. You just don't think it because all you have warped senses of how much you actually have. A common thing people say when they meet me is, you're so much bigger than I thought you were going to be. Not taller, but bigger. People, for some reason, don't think I'm that big. I'm 5'6", 198 pounds and 9% body fat. What does that sound like? Guys who are 6 foot and 198 pounds are big friggin' jack dudes if they're lean. So trust me, it's not small to be 198, and it's certainly enhanced. Average natural guys don't get to 198 pounds at my percent body fat. They just don't, okay? So 154 pounds, which is 70 kilograms, is still big. It's still huge for most of you. Do you know how many people hire me at my height and they're 154 pounds, but they're not ripped? They don't look that big because they're not lean. But if you're a lean 154 pounds, you're quite shredded, okay? And eating this vegan diet, it's still not vegan. It's not really, I used the wrong word, but I'm trying to be a buzzword. I'm trying to catch your attention. I'm not really vegan. I'm eating egg whites, okay? Just not eating like chicken and Gertie, our pet pig, and so on, okay? So I'm 9.2% body fat, so maybe I could just show you what this kind of looks like. Okay, so that's 9.2%, 198 pounds, and Captain America. So this is the before. Perhaps you can remember this. Jeez, what am I doing here? Stuck on the bike. Okay, so there is my before, and we will see what it is after. Okay, what the hell? What's going on here? You can't see this. Okay. So there's 198 pounds, 9.2%. I didn't plan this. I'm not, whatever. So this is how I'm currently at. And you can't see the legs so much. So there you go. So you see the before. This is where I'm at. This is my before. We'll see how much weight I lose. See, there's still some striations. It's 9.2. That's one more thing. All these people keep posting their 9% and they're not even as lean as me. Dr. Tony Huge posted a video or a picture the other day and he said he was 9%. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm 9.2%. Meanwhile, I'm 50 times as lean as he is. I don't know why people keep thinking they're a certain percent when they're not. This is 9.2%. I still need to lose 4 to 5% of my fat, like 9 to 10 pounds of pure fat to do bodybuilding. I'm 198 pounds, so to be shredded, I'd have to get down to like upper 180s, plus the water weight. So I'm a little bit smaller than it was at my last show, but I've only been on HRT. So I'm obviously gonna lose a little bit more muscle from lowering my dose, but I'm gonna get a lot leaner, and without lifting weights, my muscles are gonna obviously get smaller, but they'll come back someday. It's not like I'm retired from bodybuilding for the next 40 years. No, I didn't say I'm gonna stop working out for the rest of my life. But for a while, I'm gonna be a bike rider. I'm not gonna be the vegan cyclist. I'm gonna be the lacto-ovo vegetarian bodybuilding Zwift cyclist. It's not as cool of a name as the vegan cyclist, but there you go. So anyway, subscribe, click the bell button. You know you want to follow this journey. Journey to Coach Greg getting small but fit. I'll be challenging all those Zwifters out there. See how fast I can get. Follow my journey. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. And until next time, I'm out to go ride a bike and not get jacked. I'm out.